Let's go over to the next story. If you missed out on the first wave of Melania Trump NFT, but you want to buy more, we have a story for you. They're launching the 1776 collection on Solana, $50 a piece at 3,500 unique NFTs celebrating America's history. These NFTs are coming to a market near you. Adam, you purchased a Trump NFT. Would you purchase a Melania Trump NFT?
I don't think so. I think
why?
that there's...
I need to know why. Like, what's the difference between a Donald Trump NFT and a Melania Trump NFT for you?
I mean, I like doing things first, and it was funny. So, like, honestly, like most of my investment decisions in the world of crypto follow this rubric. I will warn you and not suggest that you follow it. but this is, again, like this is a sequel, and there's nothing wrong with sequels. But honestly, it's a sequel to a movie I didn't even really like that much. So I figure I'm going to let other people go after this one. I do think it's the questions that I have when I look at something like this really are, how much is this worth to, like, because with the last deal, and I assume with this one as well, these are effectively licensing deals, right? Where you have a popular brand that speaks to a certain cohort of people, which is a very large cohort of people here in the US. And people are looking for, how do you get someone involved with NFTs on the Solana blockchain for the first time, right? Polygon was kind of the last one. So it does make sense to go after these things. But my question is, what does it actually pay? What is it worth to sort of the subjects who are licensing their likeness in order to do these? And what do those deals look like? That would be fascinating to find out. We're obviously not going to, but honestly, that's like my big question about this. What do you think, Jen?
Well, there were a couple Melania Trump NFT projects. I went back and did some digging when I saw you talk about the story, because I remember the eyes one, but there was another one in between, and then there was she auctioned an NFT and it sold for a bunch of money, but then a report came out that said it was a wallet that was actually attached to her that purchased that. So Melania's been, being very crypto. Yeah, exactly. Melania's an undercover degen here. And now she has a new NFT collection. I wonder who's going out there and buying them. I mean, they are only $50 and you can get them with a credit card when you click on it. So maybe there are Melania fans who are going to learn a little bit about the Solana ecosystem by buying these. But Zach, I see you smirking over there and I saw your hand up. So I know you probably have a spicy take on this.
First of all, we need to make Will do all the NFT story intros, because yesterday's intro was an all-timer. He's like, do you like lawn art and NFTs? We have the story for you. And he just did that on this story as well. So I think we need to make that happen. This is like the future of fan engagement, as silly as it sounds, right? This is all it is. It's fan engagement. The Trump family has a long history of licensing their likeness to be on various forms of merchandise. This is like us kind of talking about whether or not the Trump family presidential dinner plate is a really cool thing. We're just NFT and crypto nerds.
Exactly.
So we end up talking about it as though it means something. But really, it's just a tchotchke. And some people want to have a digital tchotchke. Others would rather have it on their dinner table to look at, or maybe in the fine china closet that never opens but has a glass window in front of it. So this is really kind of what this is. And I think it is something that ultimately supports the long-term use case for NFTs sticking around, right? Commemorative items are a big business. They're not sexy, exciting, or even worth commenting on most times, but they're here for the long haul, and they probably bring in a lot of money in aggregate. So the fact that we're seeing this with NFTs makes a ton of sense, and actually is bullish that some of these mainstream figureheads are being like, well, yeah, we did it once. Let's try it again. Let's see what happens. And maybe that is going to be why NFTs stick around, is because people like tchotchkes, even digital ones. Got to give it to Will. Close us out. What do you think about this one?
I got a few thoughts. I'll leave it with the first Trump NFT stack did really well, but when he released the second, it was not great for hodlers of the first one. So perhaps in this case, we see a repetition of the past. I'm not saying short these NFTs, but it's not looking great for any Trump NFT holders out there. The market is looking a little sour, but we can close out there, Zach.
Well, when the Baron Trump NFT drops, guys, get ready. That's going to be hot. There we go. The man is tall. All right, that's it for the show today.